Welcome back, guys. So for the last round of today's update, let me let you know that the Nigerian Golden Eaglets won their match 1-0 in their WAFU B competition. Of course, I mentioned that in the last video that I uploaded a few minutes ago, maybe over an hour now. But again, it was a very important victory for Manu Garba, despite that being a very slim lead. But it got the job done, obviously, because now we have 4 points from 2 games, and we only need just 1 point right now when we play Togo on Wednesday to qualify to the knockout stage. And for the performance, the boys did well, especially in the first half where they controlled the game, and also got their goal in the first half. The 35th minute of the game was when we got the goal, courtesy of Rafa Adams, who scored that one. But we still also struggled to find the back of the net after playing some good football at times. When we got to the final third, it was always difficult to get that good touch, that converts into goal. But I'm sure that Manu Garba is going to definitely work on this aspects, going forward. They have a few days to prepare ahead of that Togo game, which is on Wednesday. They have like 2 days, in between. So hopefully they'll work on that and perfect their goal scoring abilities. But beyond that update, guys, let me let you know that we had a number of our Nigerian Super Eagles players obviously escaping being relegated from the EPL. And some were not that lucky. Of course, you know that today was the final day for EPL round of games, as all the clubs completed their 38 games today, playing at the same time, 4 p.m. For that one. And why we had the likes of Man City and Arsenal slugging it out for who would win the league. Which of course Man City eventually won the league by defeating West Ham for that last game. But on the bottom end of the table, we also have people who were fighting to not go on relegation. The likes of Nottingham Forest, of course. We have a number of our Nigerian players, like Aina and Awoniyi. Nottingham Forest actually played their final fixture against the already relegated Burnley side, and the match was so important. It was a must-win match for them. They had to win that match to be sure of their stay in the EPL, and thankfully they won that match 2-1, courtesy of a Chris Wood's goal. Actually, he scored the 2 goals for the match. And interestingly, Espirito decided not to play Aina for that game. He wasn't even in the substitution bench. Awoniyi was not in the starting 11, but he made a cameo in the second half, playing only just 11 minutes. But it was all joy and celebration for these Nigerian players after the game, because that their winning of that match actually cemented their stay in the EPL, especially with the fact that Luton Town, who were very close to them, lost against Fulham. So technically it was just like Alex Iwobi and Kevin Bassi helping out Aina and Awoniyi to beat Luton Town, so that Nottingham Forest can stay in the league. It just kind of felt like that. But in the end, we still have some of our Nigerian players in Luton Town that have now been relegated, or not technically our Nigerian players, but they are prospective, because they've not actually made their debut. I'm talking about no other one than Elijah Adebayo and Gabriel Osho, because their Luton side has now been relegated. Now we know that these guys, are obviously very good players, especially the likes of Adebayo, who proved himself at Luton Town, scoring many goals to actually help them get a number of points. But it's so sad to see that they were unable to make it. But I'm sure that Adebayo is going to get some look-ins from some clubs in the EPL, possibly even the ones that have just recently been promoted, the likes of Ipswich and maybe even Leicester City. And we're still expecting one promotion. Maybe Joe Aribo's Southampton comes back. Hopefully, let's see how that one turns out. But then Adebayo, of course, is going to maybe get a switch, to enable him to stay back in the EPL. Interestingly, the Fulham versus Luton Town game, actually saw 4 Nigerian players, on the pitch, rather, and the likes of Gabriel Osho actually started that game, played for 90 minutes, and had 15 accurate passes, 1 foul committed, 1 tackle, 1. And Adebayo also played for not 90 minutes, but 76 minutes of that game, had 1 shot, not very good performance, from him. But then for the Fulham side, he will be also started the game, and then Calvin Bassey as well. He will be played for 90 minutes, 1 shot in total, had a decent rating. Calvin Bassey as well, 90 minutes, 3 tackles, 1, 3 fouls committed, accurate passes 40, and also had similar ratings as Iwobi, which is a decent one. But Fulham are not exactly fighting for much, because they have already been guaranteed a stay in the EPL, even if they lost that game, as they are occupying the 13th position. But it was much more crucial for Luton Town. If they had won that match and Nottingham Forest lost theirs, they would have been able to stay in the EPL, and Nottingham Forest would have been relegated. But it's definitely not the end of the road. It's not the end of the story for them. I'm sure they are going to come back stronger. But for the last gist, guys, let me let you know that Ajax Football Club has now sent out an emotional condolence message to our Nigerian Super Eagles legend Tijani Babangida. Of course, I talked about that a few videos ago, how he had a very, very terrible accident. He and his brother and his family, his wife, his children, as well as his brother's children. He actually lost his junior brother, in that very horrific accident, and lost his son as well. And also his wife is in a really bad shape, and some reports are saying that she has lost one of her sides. But this news obviously got to Ajax, and they decided to send out a message when they had a match against Vitesse Arnhem today. They did some sort of entrance exhibition to display Tijani's name, and all the condolences and everything that came from the fans, and of course the players as well. We pray to God for more strength for Tijani and his family to go through this very, very difficult time. But that's the update, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and react to any of the stories that you like. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Stay tuned to the channel.